Głogowie.
Welcome to Głogów. Głogów is a city located in the west of Poland.
Nasze przedszkole.
Our kindergarten number 5 cooperates with the Spanish kindergarten. The aim of the project, Playing and Learning, was to implement the program English for Small Children, the creator of which was Maria, my counterpart from Spain. This program could not be used in the same way as in the Spanish kindergarten because the technical background in our kindergarten is much lower, but it was well integrated with other contents of the educational program than just computer skills or English teaching. I'll show you how to change the color.
Nie dysponowałam wtedy zbyt wielkim.
I did not possess, back then, proper skills in using modern technologies. My teachers were only starting to develop the needed skills.
Umiejętności.
Dla mnie.
For me it was difficult because I had to examine the layout of this program, listen to English terms which I did not understand, as I had no previous contact with the English language. To tell you the truth, the children had far less difficulty than me with the acquisition of this knowledge, learning new words and phrases.
Zastanawiałam się nad
I had doubts whether children and teachers would cope with the technical side of the program, whether they would accept the interface available in this program, whether they would understand the language. At the very beginning, I carried out a diagnosis of the children's skills in computer use. Only 30% of the children were able to use the mouse, to click an application using the mouse, or to play with the computer. I taught the remaining children how to work with the computer. I was very pleased that the program was implemented in the kindergarten because we have never had a computer at home and now she has had the chance to learn how to use a computer. Our child has had practically no contact with computers before. I regarded it as very beneficial to my child, especially considering that nowadays it is vital to speak English and to be able to use a computer.
ani język angielski.
Neither English language nor computer lessons are part of the kindergarten educational program, so this was a sort of enlargement of the educational curriculum, a preparation for children to live in a computer-based and network-based society. What's an email? It's when you can speak to someone because I have spoken to Anitka. Aha! What else is the internet for? You can play games, for example. The children did very well with the interface of this program. I wasn't able to work with my child on the computer, but when they began to feel at ease with the internet, they started showing me games in English. The children could get in touch with a community of people being so remote and yet so close to them, living only the other side of Europe. They explored the culture, traditional clothes and traditions of the partner countries. No major friendships were formed as these children were still very young, but they developed their language skills because they had to communicate with other children which they saw on the computer screen. My daughter did very well. I noticed she progressed considerably in learning English, because this program allowed her to get acquainted with the English language more easily. The child was eager to practice and enjoyed it. All the children, when they heard the word slim, hid under the cloth. There were also children which did not participate in the additional English lessons at the kindergarten because they had to pay. Not all could afford it. This is why the use of the implementation of the program's vocabulary enabled children to level their chances. It was very good fun for the children, who eagerly shared it with their parents. The parents were also drawn into this kindergarten activity. They were preparing their children for different games and activities. Most certainly, our kindergarten gained a certain reputation in our city. So far it has been the only one to be involved in such an international project.
Projekt Zabawa i
The
Nauka.
Playing and Learning project lasted for several months. Later on we launched activities connected to other offered projects like the Safe Internet Day, Spring Day and Green Week, which were also conducted under the auspices of the European Commission.
To, że uczestniczyłam w tym programie,
Owing to the participation of my pupils and myself in this project, I have now been learning English for 2 years. As a result, at this moment in time, while working with other children in English, I have been able to explain many things to them, including repeating some words they simply didn't understand.
Ice cream.
ice cream.
Jeden z nauczycieli zdobył
One of the teachers got a certificate allowing them to teach German. As for the children, they are no longer afraid to enter the computer room. Martinka is now attending the 2nd class and she has had computer lessons since the 1st class. What she learned in the kindergarten has been very
Na
useful to her.
informatyce jestem trochę
I am slightly better than other pupils in the use of computers because I know more computer programs. I do more during computer lessons.
Więcej robię na informatyce.
Muszę stwierdzić, że
I must say that English speaking capabilities my daughter gained in the kindergarten, as well as the computer lessons, helped her to have a better start in education.
Dobre mam przez to oceny.
I have good marks now, and I like computers and English. She has many very good and excellent marks.
szóstek.
Z angielskiego mam stopnie.
In English I have very good marks and some excellent marks also, I
4
believe.
plus i chyba też 6.
Zapraszam chętnie.
I heartily invite all teachers to cooperate with eTwinning projects because these projects bring a great deal of satisfaction to teachers, children, as well as
Jak
to
i
the
dzieciom i
parents.
rodzicom.